Good morning out there, Black America. Stay black in America. Don't go anywhere. Ancestors made it through slavery, Reconstruction, civil rights, all types of laws to keep you in prison, to keep you down. And keep on moving on, keep on making it. So today is going to be black in Rhode Island. This is 2021. Like all the rest of them, 2021. You got a population in Rhode Island of 1,059,000. 70.8% Caucasian. Population of Afro-Americans there is 7.89%, which means the population of Afro-Americans is around 78,900. Unemployment rate there, about 19.4% for Afro-Americans, 3% for the general public, which means 15,306 people unemployed. Can't find jobs. Pitiful. Justice system. You got a total of like maybe 2,000 people in the justice system, but 30% of the justice system, people locked up are black, which means probably 600 people in there are Afro-American descent, so way above the 7.89% population, 30% incarcerated. Historically, black colleges, 0. Black banks, 0. Again, this is another place in the United States where there are three things that are prevailing: unemployment, incarceration, and home ownership. You have to employ yourself. You have to become self-employed, man. You can't depend on somebody to give you a job. Anytime you solve a problem, anytime you solve somebody's problem, there's a reward. There's money to be made. So if you're, female guys, black females, there's various things that you can do in your community, to make money. Whether you cross over and make money from the Caucasians or just stay in the black community or anybody else, everybody wants some kind of landscaping, something done to the yard, whether the leaves raked, whether the snow shoveled, whether the grass cut, whether pruned or put flowers in or something. Everybody wants to beautify their yards. Landscape is a big way to make money. Okay, housing. Everybody wants the house painted inside, outside. You learn how to paint the exterior outside, the interior inside. You learn how to scrape the old paint off and cover it, or you do some plastering or drywall. Always big money and stuff like that. Hauling and taking stuff away. Taking garbage away, taking tubs or washing machines, dryers, beds, all kinds of stuff people want to get rid of. There's probably a place in the area, a dump where you can take the stuff to. Probably places in the area to recycle, metal or aluminum. You can make a little money off doing that. You get a little truck or something, you get a handyman business. You put maybe 20 or 30 things inside of your truck that you do. Where you want to water hose, water hose people's porches or decks down, man. Any type of way where you're solving a problem, you're gonna make money. Don't be the problem. Don't get involved in these drugs, man. That's just a straight line to incarceration. No future. No future at all, man. We all know in America that white people consume a tremendous amount of drugs, but the face of drugs is always the black person. We can't get a single drug into this country. We don't get no cocaine. We don't get no opium. We don't get no nothing inside here. It's at your doorstep. Here, man, go sell this stuff. You're the face of the drug thing. You don't get a simple. You can't produce a single drug. Even white people produce meth and a bunch of other kind of exotic drugs. They take medication pills. Big problem with them. What do you call it? Sticking needles in the arm again. The heroin kind of thing. So it's just amazing. All the ways to escape reality in a country where you can be anything you want to be. I mean, you're not even facing racism or anything. You can achieve what you want to achieve, but just back on the black man. So women babysit, do hair, miscellaneous jobs, do the same kind of thing, same kind of services that need. Everybody needs. Want the clothes washed, want something picked up, go to the store. Got Uber, Lyft, you got Ship, you can pick up things. Nobody really wants to go nowhere. They want people to service them for them. Got to jump in these jobs and do it, man. And in the sports realm, do everything, man. Try to get into ice hockey, get into rugby, get into the soccer, the European football or the world's football we call soccer. Get in every kind of sport you can, man. Try to earn scholarships to college and everything, man. Run track, man. And try getting all the things. Get in the hammer throw, getting the Johnston throw, getting everything. Pole vault, getting hot. Get every kind of facet in these things you can to get a scholarship to college, get a free education. open your eyes to more things. Spending time in the library, studying, seeing what's needed in your place. I mean, a lot of times in every city hospitals, you need nurses, you need orderlies, you need somebody inside the hospital working. You need some of your old folks' homes. You need jobs like that. Jobs that that maybe a lot of people don't want because you're in an environment of sick people. But you gotta look for what the jobs in your area are, what the demand is for those particular jobs. Then go get the trades, the jobs, get the education, whatever you need to get that job. But most importantly, man, just get self-employed. Get a business license, tax ID, federal tax ID, local tax ID. Get insured and bonded. If you're gonna have a truck and drive around and do various things, whatever you're gonna do, make it legal, man. So when you're paying your taxes in a year, if whatever equipment you had to use to make whatever money you're making on whatever service you're providing, you deduct that what it costs you to get those services from what you made. You got certain taxes and you go ahead and file it. You got any money to put in IRAs or individual retirement accounts or Keogh accounts or anything like that, all of them just bank accounts, man. Just defer your money. You put it in an account, it's taken off, whatever you earn in your taxes, it's taken off, so what you pay in taxes is less, and you put it in the bank. If you take it out of the bank, you got to pay tax on it. You keep the bank in deferred for 30 years, and you don't pay tax on it. 30 years later, into your income rate is lower, you pay less tax on it. It's like building up equity, your net worth, things of that nature. So don't seek or look for somebody to hire you. Hire yourself. Be self-employed. Stay out of the justice system, man. It's just a one-way ticket there. Someone else will get a slap on the hand, you'll get locked up. Spend time away from your family, your kids, and have a record on you. You don't have a felony record on you. Just be smart about it. All this domestic disputes and stuff that you might, someone else might get a smack on the hand. They're gonna take you and lock you up, and the kind of little tussles in the street, they're gonna lock you up. I mean, it's kind of like that. But if it's like that, then it's an easy game. I mean, you look at it like a sporting event, man. Athlete against athlete. I mean, sometimes the referee is going to be biased towards somebody else. So, that's going to affect the outcome a little bit. But hey, it's still a challenge, man. You got to go for it. You got to succeed. You got to win, man. It makes victory even sweeter. So, people in Rhode Island, try to get those homes, try to get them through tax sales, try to get them to sell their own properties. Properties kind of run down, people are willing to get rid of it. You got to do some work in it. So, you learn about the roofing, you learn about plumbing, you learn about foundation, you learn about structural stuff of the house. Everybody's gonna know something, plumbing, electricity. Get what you can get down, man, so you can get a house, homestead for your family. You'll be living in these apartments or these public housing places where you're never gonna own. Somebody will stay there and die. Here comes somebody else, stay there and die. Police always around there. It's kind of run down. Attitudes of people are kind of like, depressed, so, man, you got to break out of the hump, man. But anyway, you got to be victorious in unemployment. Hire yourself, self-employed. Get in houses, look for tax sales, look for houses run down, look for houses sell by owner. And stay out of that justice system crime, man. So that's Black in Rhode Island. Subscribe to my channel. God bless.